just like I said, there's more videos like to come for the next few days. So I'm just gonna do this one more, and I will just leave it alone. Right now, there's rumors out there that the Bucks should go for, let's say, Kyrie Irving in the sign and trade. And you gotta do that. You gotta give one of your big threes, either Chris Middleton or Drew Holiday. But everybody knows my opinion about who they should like. Well, they probably don't, but I would say probably like Chris Middleton and probably like add another player on there. So and also what was said that Kevin Durant will leave if they don't resign or Kyrie Irving is gone, he'll be gone too. So I don't know what much more he needs to prove that, well, he can't do it without a second player. He can't do it by himself with like a whole cast of players. I know that's the same thing could be said about, Giannis, but like with another all-star, but you just get what I mean. Like some of these great players, they're always going to need their like number two, and especially a great number two. Number three is, is just whatever. But this is Amara's logic. So this mainly about like trade rumors and salaries and stuff that's coming next for the Milwaukee Bucks after them get eliminated from the playoffs. So let's just watch the video and see what this person says.
So, what's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Just want to talk about what's going around, salaries, and
Sorry, let me turn this up.
A lot different than they do this year with so many people in the last year of their contract. So, just want to get into that because we can't trade Bud yet. So, we got to look at the team. But we got to make some changes in the offseason, definitely. I did see flaws in our team. I do think a couple of people are past their prime, and it wouldn't hurt to shake up the lineup a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We also, something about coaching has to be addressed in the offseason and our whole defensive philosophy in the current NBA, where it's a lot of three-pointers. We can't just allow teams to shoot threes and go on the percentages. It's just a stupid and it's a flawed philosophy. And Bud needs to really, really do some soul searching about his coaching style and what he wants to do going forward. Because he won't be a Buck if he continues down this path of this arrogant way of coaching and not making adjustments and playing people that shouldn't be getting played. Just all this weirdo stuff he does. He needs to be addressed. He needs to be checked. Let me say that. Somebody needs to check Coach Bud on his philosophy. Maybe it's upper management, maybe it's ownership, but he needs to be checked. But I'm not gonna just black out on Bud too much. It's over with for this year. We had a good run. We took Boston to the limit without Chris Middleton. We showed a lot of heart and resilience, but it wasn't enough, and we got put out in 7 games. But I do feel with some minor tweaking, we could be back and winning a championship next year. We have most of the tools. We just need to fine tune some of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But let's take a look at salaries for next year. Let's just take a look and see what's going on with the squad. So obviously, we know we got Giannis and Middleton and Holiday, our core for at least the next year. But Middleton has a player option for 23-24. Brook Lopez we got for another year. He's one of the people I think we could do without or trade or something to that effect. He's just too slow laterally. He hasn't been hitting the threes. We need a young athletic center now, kind of similar to Williams III that Boston has. He doesn't have to bring too much offensively, but just be a defensive stalwart. I do understand Brook Lopez stretches with the three, but I would prefer a more athletic defender to help out Giannis in the post. Personally, it has a little bit more lateral movement. Lopez can barely jump or move, period. Let's just keep it but. Serge Ibaka come off the books this year. I don't think we should re-sign him. This is what I'm concerned about is Connaughton. I feel like Connaughton could get more money somewhere else, and Bobby too. I'm very leery that they'll be back. It's possible, but as you can see, they have player options. We do have Grayson Allen for the next few years. It is at an affordable price, but he needs to bring more to the table. Yeah. George Hill is well past his prime. I want to call him washed. Lure Matthews, Sanders finally. Oh, Larry Sanders finally comes off the
Yeah, he
books.
finally comes
What
off the
a
books, yeah.
disappointment this dude is. Oh,
Weston
I'm pretty
Matthews.
sure Thanasis is gonna take his player option.
Yeah,
so
he
should
gonna
be
take
back.
it.
I'm concerned about War. We need to sign War. We're still paying Cousins. Bembry was the guy that played good defense, but tore his knee up, so I'm not sure what we're gonna do with him. This guy, we can get rid of him.
He's not even on the
He'll
team
be
anymore.
back. Javon Carter is a player that I love to see us re-sign. I think he brought a lot of spark and hard-nosed defense to the team. So I definitely like to see Javon Carter being brought back. And all these people coming off the books, Wigginton, Moreau, Galloway, Smart, all these people can be gone. We don't need any of them. So we really can only count on our core and a few other players at this point. So we definitely will have a different looking team as far as role players next year, and I hope the Bucks can make the right decision. What I found interesting, though, is that a rumor has been going around is if the Bucks should trade Chris Middleton for Kyrie.
Oh, it's Chris Middleton.
Now,
I thought it was either one.
I understand we got a point guard in Holiday. I understand that. But
they can play the two.
And I know that we would be a little bit smaller of a lineup, but it would be interesting because the salaries would match up. It would just be personalities that I would be concerned about and consistency because hate Chris Middleton or love Chris Middleton. He's pretty consistent. You know, pretty much every game he's going to give you 25 and 5. And he'll have a few explosive nights and he'll have a few duds.
Yeah.
I just think
That's
his personality type fits well with this team and with Giannis since they've grown up together pretty much through the draft and been with each other, the highs and lows. I do feel Kyrie would be more explosive than Chris Middleton, but then it would also affect us having size and a wing defender, which Middleton does. I think that type of trade would be dependent on if we're getting like a Bobby Portis back or a Connaughton back. Like it would just matter who we would get as far as the role players if we were to do something like that. But I do think that we kind of do need to keep the core of the big three that we have, Middleton, Holiday, and Giannis. I do think it would be cool to get a Kyrie, but I don't know if he would cause too much tension on the team.
Right.
And his lifestyle and his vocalness could affect the team in a negative way, where we have a really good locker room and things of that nature. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. And I forgot, I've been tight and it took me a few days to get over this Bucks loss. But comment, like, subscribe, share the content. Y'all let me know what y'all think are players that y'all would like to see maybe the Bucks go after, seeing that so many people should be coming off the books. And do y'all want to see us re-sign Bobby Portis and Connaughton to more long-term deals? Do you care if they go or not? I think Bobby Portis and Connaughton are key cogs, and I hope that we can re-sign both and then fill out a roster around them. My only problem with Connaughton is he's lost a lot of not a lot, but his lateral movement and his speed is definitely diminished. He was becoming food out there, to be honest, defensively. Like he can shoot, which makes him an asset, but his defense has definitely slipped. He doesn't have the speed he once has and just doesn't have that dog that he once had in him. He's just been relegated to just really wanting to shoot threes. So that's something to consider, but I do like Connaughton, especially if you get him at the right price. I do feel that we'll probably lose Bobby Portis, and that's going to be unfortunate. But Bobby got so much game. Somebody's going to overpay for Bobby. They're not wrong for what he brings, that dog, that energy, and all that in him. I will also like to say we didn't miss P.J. Tucker in this playoff. Don't let nobody tell you about it. P.J. Tucker is solid, but he's not that much of an improvement over no Wes Matthews. I don't care what nobody says. So let's stop all that. I hear all the noise. Oh, we had y'all act like P.J. Tucker was scoring 20 and 10. He's a defensive guy. He's an annoyance. I get it, but let's cut it out. Let's cut it out. So I just wanted to bring this to the Bucks Nation and let me know what y'all think. Would you even consider trading Chris Middleton for Kyrie Irving? Do you think we should re-sign Bobby? Do you think we should re-sign Connaughton? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I do think we should keep our core because we have won a championship with that core, but sometimes you need to switch things up to maintain your dominance. And sometimes you got to take some risks. I don't know if it's trading for Kyrie or something else, but there does need to be a little bit of a roster shakeup and some additions need to be made to make sure that we can maintain our excellence and being a championship contender. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. This is Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Just wanted to give like a Bucks, like looking forward to next season and things to expect. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, what we should do, changes we should make, or should we just keep the team as it is and go on another run? So y'all let me know in the comment section. It's still Bucks. We'll be back. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason we're not playing right now is because Chris Middleton was hurt. That's it. We would have got Boston out of there, and we should have got Boston out of there if it wasn't for poor coaching. And ain't nobody gonna tell me no different. So comment, like, subscribe, go.
I like this guy. He's kind of right about the coaching. Like, I did kind of point out that out in my early videos. It is his coaching, like leaving the 3 points open while trying to focus on the paint, which you don't have to focus on the paint all the time. No, like people are getting better in 3-point shooting, or they could be like poor 3-point shooting, but still making it at the right time. That is one thing to look at. So my thing is, I would say keep Budenholzer, but somebody needs to talk to him about, his defense philosophy. That it needs to change. Because allowing these like teams to get like 3-point shooting, because that's what killed them in the playoffs. It's like in game 7 was the 3-point shooting. Just like it was just ridiculous. But like I said, that was a rumor that they should get Kyrie Irving in a sign and trade deal for either Chris Middleton or Drew Holiday, and that's what was said. But like he pointed out, like with Drew Holiday, they can keep him at the 1 and had Kyrie Irving at the 2. You have you had 3 ball handlers if you get rid of Chris Middleton. But don't forget they got their 24th draft pick, and they got like another pick from somebody, because I know their 54th pick, as I looked at it, that they supposed to get, they forfeited it because of the so-called tampering with the Bogdanovich trade that didn't happen. And they got punished for that. I thought they did last year, but whatevs. But I mostly agree with this guy though. It's just like I'm always saying, and that's people like they still don't believe it. But yeah, like I said, Chris Middleton has an on and off switch. Like there's some games he do good at, and there's some games he's not. You need like that second player that can do good all the time. I know he's like a good compliment to Giannis, but I'm sorry, but Giannis is the one that is the future of the franchise, not Chris Middleton. He probably was the future when they got him, but you saw what they did, the years they had him, that he was on his up and up. And as of right now, he is like the best shooter on the team. And Giannis is the best player on that team. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, some things got to change. Like 1 with Budenholzer, 2, they need to make like a move in case Chris Middleton end up getting hurt again, because there have been some years that Chris Middleton had been out half the season and injured and stuff like that. And yeah, y'all get what I'm saying. So it depends what they're gonna do. And like I kind of mentioned, they finally off the books of paying Larry Sanders and John Luder. I think it was like they had to pay him for like a couple of years. So it's not that big of a deal. So they got some some space that they can do. I would say, yeah, keep Bobby Portis, paid him what he wants. And I think Pat Connaughton was on the bird rights too, so they can keep him as much as they, pay him as much as they want to keep him. And just worry about the other players. As for them, like thinking of trading Brook Lopez, I'm 50-50 on that. Like, if they do, I understand they need to get younger, like he said, or just keep him for like one more season and see where he goes from there, and see if he'll play like a full season next season, and see how it goes. Because you saw like most of that season they were missing, they were missing him, and he, hasn't played most of the season, and you saw like when he came back, he was like in a different tune than like in the second round series with the Boston. Like part of it is not his fault, but some of it is. Like he's not getting much of the ball. Like he wasn't shooting as much threes as he normally would, or not. Like the tallest guy there, he got taking it in. And I admit that, yeah, he's not like athletic as he used to be anymore. So yeah, I can understand if they, do get rid of him. But either way, I'm like 50-50 on Brook Lopez. If they keep him, I ain't gonna be upset. If they don't keep him, I won't be upset about it either. I understand it. Just depends what they're gonna want to do with it. Apparently this guy is like really a big Bucks fan as well. So check out Amara's Logic. If you want to know more stuff about like the Milwaukee Bucks, he'll be the go-to. Or you can check us out for like more Milwaukee Bucks information and past videos on pro wrestling and stuff like that. So like pro wrestling, you like the Milwaukee Bucks, you will like this channel. Like this video, give it a like. Also subscribe to our channel. Like I said, we're trying to get more subscribers so we can do more for this channel. The more subscribers we get, the more that we can do some stuff on here. But that's pretty much it from me. Like I said, thank our sponsors, Moving Dudes and Art from the Heart. But until the next video, y'all have a good one.